Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this special bulletin. Disney has learned and will learn absolutely nothing after the wonderfully abysmal box office of 2023. How do I know this? Well, thanks to the lovely announcement that they're bringing Daisy Ridley back as Rey Palpatine in the next Star Wars trilogy. Just lets you know that they're not able to read the room whatsoever. And this article just, I don't know, puts a smile on my face because it is going to be yet one more massive dumpster fire. And I love dumpster fires. This article from Variety, Daisy Ridley's new Star Wars director says, quote, "It's about time we had a female filmmaker come forward to shape the galaxy far, far away." Oh boy, oh boy. Are you excited with that announcement? Does that make you excited to see a Daisy Ridley, Rey Palpatine film? I know I am. Daisy Ridley's Rey is coming back. The fan favorite Rey to the big screen in a new Star Wars movie directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, who wrote 2 episodes of Miss Marvel that I could see. She was part of the Miss Marvel, the show nobody watched on Disney Plus. Written by Stephen Knight from Peaky Blinders. The film makes... Here's the problem I have. This sentence right here. This film makes Obaid-Chinoy the first woman and first person of color to direct a Star Wars feature film. And if that is your tagline for promotion and advertising for your upcoming film, then as far as I'm concerned, it's dead in the water. Easily. If you are celebrating such superficial nonsense when there have been women part, maybe not as a director, there have been women part of the Star Wars franchise, whether it is stars, co-stars, actors, actresses, well, I said that already, writers, production assistants, whatever. Women have been part of the Star Wars franchise for decades and decades and decades, going all the way back to Empire Strikes Back. This is not anything spectacular. I will never understand why such superficial nonsense is celebrated. Previous film directors in the franchise include original creator George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, Richard Marquette, blah, 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 a bunch of white dudes, right? Bunch of filthy little nasty white guys. While Star Wars television projects have featured female directors, okay, most notably Deborah Chow, the movies have shut them out until now. Maybe because merit used to mean something. Perhaps someone other than, I don't know, a documentarian would be better qualified to direct a Star Wars film. Because that's what Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is. She does documentaries. She's famous for her documentaries. How on earth Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm, Disney, would think that she is just the perfect pick to direct a Star Wars film is absolutely beyond me. Quote, "I'm very thrilled about the project because I feel what we're about to create is something very special that nobody's going to watch. We're in 2024 now, and it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape a story in a galaxy far, far away," because, of course, Kathleen Kennedy has had absolutely nothing to do with the Force is female. There has never been a woman in charge of a feature film at Disney with Star Wars. Of course not. Not too much is known about Ridley's Star Wars return, and no one's going to care. Which will pick up with Rey. Following the events of 2019's Rise of Palpatine, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy said at last year's Star Wars Celebration that Ridley's new film will follow Rey as she builds a new Jedi Order, a job stolen from Luke Skywalker from the expanded universe. The executive teased a bit more about the plot in an interview with IGN by revealing Star Wars fans will pick up with Rey. No, they won't, because no one's going to watch this. This is going to be just as much of a failure as The Marvels. Now, why did The Marvels fail? Of course, because that was a movie with a female director, with 3 female leads. But is that why it failed? From the filthy man-baby misogynist who didn't want to watch the movie, even though the male demographic would watch the movie far more than the women did. More men went to see the movie than women. So where's your argument there? Could it be maybe because, I don't know, people are tired of Star Wars, of superhero movies? I don't know if it's so much superhero fatigue. May have been more that no one was interested in the characters, not the actresses, the characters themselves. And to top it all off, the movie was just bad. Word of mouth destroyed that movie, 100%. Will this lovely little continuation of Ray Palpatine's saga be more of the same? I do believe it will. Well, we're 15 years out from Rise of Palpatine, so we're post-war, post-First Order, and the Jedi are in disarray. What Jedi? There's no Jedi at the end of the movie. Okay. Kennedy confirmed. There's a lot of discussion around who are the Jedi? What are they doing? They're all dead. What's the state of the galaxy? It's in disarray because you just had a massive war with no actual resolution. She's attempting... Oh, wait. Because Palpatine was killed again. But somehow he might return because they're going to run out of ideas for a bad guy. She's attempting to rebuild the Jedi Order, which is what Luke Skywalker did. You're going to piss off a lot of fans with this. They already have, actually. Based on the books. The books? Kathleen, didn't you say you didn't have a library of books to pull stories from? And now you're just picking the corpses clean. Based on what she promised Luke, so that's where we're going. Will Mark Hamill be in it? God, I hope not. Just stop. You've destroyed his character enough. Please don't continue to do it. Ridley told Collider in November that she had not yet read the script for her new movie, but she did know the story plan. I'm very excited. Of course you are, because it's a paycheck. The story is really cool. Wait. It's not what I expected, but I'm very excited. In an interview with Variety Star Celebration, Kennedy said Ridley was out of her mind excited. Of course you're going to say that, because that's what you want to do to promote your movie. Pretty straightforward phone call, Kennedy said, about asking Ridley to return. Here's a big fat paycheck. That's how you get someone to return. Here's money. Although apparently there will be no return of Kylo Ren. I started out by saying, hey, I think we're getting near being ready. We've been talking about what we're doing in the movie space, and I said, I think we're getting close to being ready. She said that already. I think we're getting close to being ready. How would you like to go to Celebration? Last minute announcement to try to save your dying franchise, or dead franchise. Oh boy, that was really the beginning of it. She was out of her mind excited for the paycheck. In addition to Obey Chinoy's movie, Lucasfilm is also developing 2 more Star Wars movies. An origin story about the Force, because Jesus Christ, that's what we need. Directed by James Mangold, and a film from franchise veteran Dave Filoni, the savior of Star Wars, that will wrap up the story being told across television series such as The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch that. It's going to be fantastic. Nonsense. So what do you think about a female director who has primarily done, or only done, documentaries, taking control of the Star Wars franchise, pushing it forward with the fan favorite Rey Palpatine? I'm sorry, I refuse to call her a Skywalker. If anything, she's Palpatine's granddaughter. She's a Palpatine. I've said that. Anyway, are you excited for this movie? I am. I'm excited to see it, talk about it, and it's going to be so bad. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all that nifty little things that YouTubers beg you to do. Bye-bye.